Is this thing on? My gosh. My gosh. I don't know if y'all can see me. I don't know if y'all can hear me. I don't know if anybody's even here. Let me see. Can I look somewhere else? Oh, okay. We got one person. Hey. Okay. Now I know it's working. Now I know it's working. Hey, y'all. Oh, this is so cool. I've never gone live on YouTube before, so I had to figure this out. Thank you. Y'all can hear me. Okay. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? This is so exciting. Okay, first of all, we hit 20K at some point, like within the past 24 hours. So I kind of am freaking out right now because I did not know that was a thing. And so I got on this morning. Hello. Oh, we got some people. We got D and Wanderlust Tiff. Hey y'all. Thank you. I got plans today. I'm in Milwaukee and we've had a snowstorm. So I've been in the house. So I'm be outside today a little bit after this. But hi. Oh my gosh. Okay. I have my questions or your questions all on here. Isn't this cute? I have a Powerpuff Girls case for my iPad, but I put all of your questions. I kind of went through all the videos that y'all have been commenting on recently and kind of went through and said, okay, what kind of questions are y'all asking? So, yes, I should look here, right? I'm looking in the chat, but I should probably look here to see. So, yeah, I'll do a little intro. Feel free to put where you're from in the chat. I can kind of know my analytics, I can kind of see where folks are from, but let me know where you're at in the world right now. I'm currently in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and it's very cold and very snowy. And the snow is pretty right now, but I'm not a winter girl. I've lived here, like I'm from here, but I am not a winter girl. Okay. I'm a summer baby. I was born in August. I was meant to be in the sun, but I'm here right now. So, yes, let's see. We got Portland. Okay, originally from Chicago. Y'all know I was just there. I love Chicago. Y'all food scene is incredible. And people be sleeping on Chicago, but it's a really great city. Let's see, we got Minneapolis. Oh, I was there last summer and I know it's freezing because I know I'm freezing. So we gonna freeze together. We got California. Oh, such a sunny, beautiful place. I hope you're okay. I know y'all had a lot of wildfires and stuff happening earlier this year. Let's see, we got Columbus. I've never been to Columbus, Georgia. Freeport, New York. Never been to Freeport, New York. Love that. Oh, we got Grand Rapids. I've tried to look into Michigan train travel, but it's like there isn't a station in Detroit anymore. So I don't know. But yeah, Grand Rapids. I think I have a friend who lives out there. So maybe I'll do a trip to see. Oh, Chicago to Grand Rapids. Okay. That's good to know. Not missing much. I'm sure there's stuff to do in Columbus. Okay. Oh, it's in Long Island. Freeport's in Long Island. Okay. Oh, that's good to know. Yeah, there are so many US cities I haven't been to. Like I've been to a lot of the big major cities, but not like the smaller ones. So, thank y'all for coming on and joining me today. I have all of your questions on my iPad. So, for those who are new here, hi, my name is Sojourner. I am now a full time travel vlogger. I quit my 9 to 5 at the end of 2024, which was in social work. I was in the research area. So I did research consulting and I quit my 9 to 5 to pursue my dreams of traveling, but really train traveling around the world. So, the world's a very interesting place right now. So this is a wild time to quit your job, but we're gonna rock with it. We're gonna rock with it until we can no more. I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin originally, so this is where I'm currently living. And also, I want to thank y'all because, again, we are at 20,000 subscribers. I looked last year, and in last January 2024, it was less than 2,000 people subscribed to the channel. So thank y'all for like finding me in the midst of all the algorithms we have between YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, whatever brought you here. Thank you. I am really excited. And we're going to get started with the train travel questions. If y'all have any other questions, you can drop them in the little box right here I can see. But I did submit a lot of questions. So, yeah, we're going to get started. And the first one is, how did you get started riding trains? So, as I mentioned, I'm from Milwaukee and I actually don't like driving. I'm like a perpetual passenger princess. I despise driving. I don't know because I grew up on a really busy corner in the city, but driving has never been my thing. So I've always kind of been on the train. I rode it a lot in college. I went to school in Illinois for undergrad. I went to school in Missouri for grad school. So I would take the train to and from like on my breaks and stuff. And one day in the pandemic, when I had moved back home, I learned that Amtrak goes to the mountains. I was Googling like US bucket lists, and all of a sudden I saw an Amtrak train like in the mountains. And for me, I'm like, why is Amtrak over there? Like I didn't know the train went that far up anywhere. So that's when I booked the California Zephyr, and that's how I ended up getting like into train travel. I booked that one. I thought, okay, yeah, I'll just take one train ride, right? Just one because it's expensive, right? It was not cheap for the room. So I booked the one train ride, said I'm gonna go all out to be on the train. And then I just kept going. I just kept going. I kept posting about it, and people seemed to like it and be interested in it. And I had been creating travel content for a while at that point, but nothing really stuck for me until I kind of found my groove with train travel. So that's how I actually ended up started riding trains and then end up becoming like a train travel influencer or a train travel creator essentially. So very exciting. I'm really glad I found it. I also say I'm a traveling homebody, so I like to be at home when I'm not traveling. Like I really enjoy like being around my family and friends and everything. But then there's something about the train where you can get a room, you get your meals and some views. So it's like I have my little cozy home, but I have it with me on the train, if that makes sense. That's why I like traveling homebody is my jam. You know, if I'm leaving the house, I'm going on a train. I'm leaving the house, I'm going out the country, you know, I like to have a purpose when I leave the house. So, yeah, that's how I ended up, in train travel. And somebody asked too, why do I like it? That's why I like it because it's very smooth. I'm often a solo traveler, and solo travel is great. I love it so much, but it is a lot to plan all of your solo trips. Like, I get real tired. So, I also love that with the train, I'm able to kinda get a little bit of rest, you know, like I don't have to jump into being a solo traveler in the same way. Like I don't have to take a flight, then coordinate everything immediately. I get like a day or two to just enjoy being on my trip before I kind of have to jump into all of that. So that's why I really, really like it. Got some new people. Hello, hello. Thank y'all for coming. Oh, we got somebody from Kansas City. Okay, okay. Let's see. Someone also asked the best train travel in Chicago. Chicago's an Amtrak hub. So anytime y'all are looking for like how to get on the train, think of the hubs like Chicago, New York, LA are like big Amtrak hubs. So you can pretty much get anywhere from Chicago, to be honest. Like you might have to connect to other trains, but Chicago is a huge hub for train travel. So definitely like tap into it. I would say I've done like Milwaukee to Chicago, which is the Hiawatha, but also Chicago to New York. I've done New York to Chicago, which is the Lakeshore Limited. I've done Chicago to Emeryville, which is the California Zephyr. I did Milwaukee to Portland, but you kind of have to go to Chicago anyway on the Empire Builder. So Chicago has a bunch of options. You can really just pick a place to see where you can go. And my favorite train ride, my favorite long distance train ride is the California Zephyr. I've mentioned it a billion times. It goes to the Rocky Mountains. The most scenic part starts in Denver. So if you don't want to kind of ride through the Midwest, I love the Midwest. I'm a Midwest girly forever, but I know it's not as scenic, okay, as some of the other places in the country. So yeah, that's my favorite long distance ride. And my favorite short ride is the Pacific Surfliner. I mentioned it before too. I have vlogs on all of this stuff on my channel too if you want to see what it's really like. But the Pacific Surfliner is my favorite short ride. It's a coastal ride. It's gorgeous. LA to San Diego. Just stunning. Like a beautiful, beautiful ride. I know they've had some issues like the tracks and erosion in the past years. So hopefully it doesn't ever shut down because it's so pretty. But I love that one. And then also Milwaukee to Chicago, I do it all the time. I just posted a vlog last week about it. It was a little more chaotic than my usual vlogs, but I did post about that one. That one I do out of convenience. Like if you are in Milwaukee and you want like a cute little day trip, I always recommend taking that one too. So Yeah, that's my favorite train rides, and I do wanna do more East Coast short train rides. I feel like I haven't properly done a lot of, like, the Northeast Corridor kinda trips, like, I've done DC to New York, but I really wanna do, like, maybe, like, up the East Coast now or something like that, 'cause I've gone up the West Coast before, so yeah. Somebody said, "We're looking for a fun day trip out of Denver. Any suggestions?" I don't know about day trips. I know that Colorado has a bunch of cute little trains. I haven't done it yet, but, like, the Royal Gorge, I think, is in a different part of Colorado. I don't think it's from Denver, but you could probably drive to go take that train. So I'm not too familiar with day trips out of Denver, but I know someone mentioned that maybe they went to Winter Park, I believe. It's like a short little snowy ride that they recommended to me. So maybe look into short little resorts around the Colorado area. You might be able to find a Denver train ride. Is there a group date for train trips? Yes, I'm hoping March 1st. That's like my goal. Planning a group train trip is not easy. I have learned so much that I did not know, so I apologize if it's not as fast as I want, but I wanna make sure I do it right. Obviously, it won't be the perfect trip, like my first big group train trip, but I really wanna put in some thought to it. So, yes, I'm aiming for March 1st to, like, launch at least one of the ones that I've been planning. I tried to plan multiple at the same time, and listen, I'm a one-woman show, so we're gonna start with one, so hopefully March 1st. Someone also asked, "Will they be good for parents?" I don't know, I don't have kids, so let me know what that actually looks like for y'all, like, do y'all want trips when y'all kids are out of school or when they're not out of school? Like, let me know how that works, because I am definitely in my TT phase, so I don't have kids, so I don't know what dates would work best for y'all. Hello, we got some more people. Somebody from Kim from Brockton. Okay, we got more and more. Oh, I see some questions too in the chat. Let's see. I'm getting ready to go on my first Amtrak trip. How much do meals cost in the dining car? So I normally book the rooms. So the rooms are included when you book the food's included when you book a room. So, I don't know, I wanna say they're like $25 though. Like, they're like 25, I believe, depending on the meal, but I honestly don't know how much they would cost individually. You would have to check because I just normally get the room, and so they're automatically, included in there. So, yeah, and how do you pack for train rides? I'm actually filming a video this week on that. So, who asked that question? Journey with Shakila, if that pronounced that right. Hey, girl. I'm actually filming a video on packing for train rides and train travel essentials this week. So hopefully that'll be up maybe even next